Good morning, everyone. This is Father Kyle Tietz. We continue our look at some of the saints of the church this week as the church gives us many feast days and memorial days in a row. And today we celebrate the feast, not just the memorial, but the feast of St. Lawrence, deacon and martyr. So another opportunity to wear liturgical red for the blood of the martyrs. And St. Lawrence lived in the 3rd century, and that was a time of great persecution of the church. The church was largely community-based and largely underground because of the great persecutions. This was during the Valerian persecution. And actually one of the popes had just been killed. Pope Sixtus II had been killed. And St. Lawrence got wind of this, and he knew that perhaps the authorities might be coming for him as well. So he decided to to give away a lot of the wealth of the church, because he knew that perhaps the government people would be coming to take away the precious metals and chalices and things like that. So he gave away and sold the candlesticks, the gold, the silver that the church had, they've been using in their liturgy and in their churches, and he gave it all away. So when the officials came to him, they said, "Where are the treasures of the church? We have heard that there are great treasures that you have." And St. Lawrence said, "Okay, give me 3 days, I'll collect the treasures that we have." So 3 days later, he comes back, and St. Lawrence has gathered a huge crowd of the poor, of the orphans, the sick, the crippled, the lame, and he says, "Here are the treasures of the church." Now, the government people didn't like that very much, so they put him to death. And as the story goes, he was burnt alive, and his famous last words he quipped, "Turn me over, I'm done on this side." But I think our focus today is on that aspect of God's people as the treasure of the church. And in our psalm today, the psalm, our refrain is, "The portion of the Lord is his people." The portion of the Lord is his people. To remind us that what God treasures is not ultimately the beautiful things or churches or gold or silver that we might have, but his people, and especially the poor. St. Lawrence reminds us, as a deacon, he was ordained as in the image of Christ the servant, ordained to serve, and certainly lived out that life as well, taking care of the poor and recognizing them in them the true treasure of the church. So we ask the intercession of St. Lawrence today to help us to live and to recognize the treasure of God in other people, especially the most poor among us. God bless you. Have a great day.